Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. This is the at the first, and in case if you're new to my channel, please kindly click the like and subscribe button for me, and also don't forget to share to your loved ones, and also don't forget to click on the notification button so that you get notified whenever I drop my new video. So guys, you know what we do here. This is all about forex, and in my channel you get exclusive videos that is all about forex teachings and how you can be profitable in the forex market. So in the course of this video, I'm going to show you guys, for the sake of newbies, how you can implement this particular and trading indicator, which is moving average, and how you can use it to your advantage, and understanding how this moving average is all about. So without much ado, we head straight into the video. So right here you can see my screen, and also I know that you can see that I'm using an MT4 platform. So where do I find my indicators? I'll simply go to the F button or F symbol on my top screen, and I will click on it, and right there you can see the main chart. And of course this main chart is talking about this area, right, which is this chart we are, because in indicators we have oscillators and we have trend indicators. Okay, so oscillators doesn't follow the chart, all right, like it's not applicable on the main chart, so it had its own separate window because they actually measure in volumes, all right, in volumes, so that's why they are oscillators. So for the fact this is a trend indicator, you can see a trend, oscillators. If I still go down, you will see volumes, Bill Williams, and so now all these are under what different time frames. Any indicator you pick right from here, I think it will display on the time frame. All right, I mean on a separate window. So here we'll take moving average, and I will click on it. So let me explain what this thing's all about. So right here we can see the period. That's period 200. So when we talk about period, what are we talking about? We're talking about days. All right. So moving average makes count of days. So that's why in this moving average, a lot of traders use it because it's applicable to whatever trader you are. Both if you're a scalper, if you're a swinger, if you're a day trader, if you're a position trader, or whatever type of trader you are, you can easily use moving average. All right. But if you don't understand these key factors, you will end up losing trade because maybe you're using a moving average settings of a day trader, and while you're a scalper, you can see that it will be lagging in giving you a quick signal because scalpers are very quick in the market. So here we will see the period, which like I said is taking the counts of what days. So the period is just stands for days. All right, so here we can see 200 days backwards. All right, this is the period 200 days. So we are looking at what the chart did in 200 days, the candle, each candle that formed within the last 200 days. And you and I can admit that this 200 moving average is mostly used by swingers, and sometimes day traders do use it also, and mostly position traders. So if you are a scalper, which means you can actually look at the period of 10 and 5, those range, all right, 5 or maximum 20. All right, so this means we're looking at the past period of days of 20 days ago with what the market did 20 days ago. Okay, you see how it goes, what the market actually did 20 days ago. And this shift is if you want to omit days, all right, so maybe you want to look what the market did 20 days ago, but you want to exclude today candle. All right, so which means in total we have 19 days, so you can actually put minus, you can actually put one. All right, you can actually put one, so you are actually minusing 1 day off from it, but we just leave it at 0 because if you want to do that you can actually put 19 here and that'll still work perfectly. So right here now I've explained how that works. Okay, so you have understand the period, because one thing I teach my students is that any tool you're using and you don't understand how that tool is being made, all right, you can't use it to its full potential. You can only use it to what to the limit of knowledge you have or the knowledge that is being passed on to you. You can't improvise on it, you can't experiment on it because you don't have the right knowledge about that too. But here I'm giving you the right knowledge about moving average so you can set it to your own test and make the most out of it. Okay, so now here is the method. So on this method we can see some kind of a drawdown that will appear if you click on it. So this is a simple method, and we have exponential, and we have smoothed, and we have linear weight. So on simple method is just a simple, or it's very simple. Okay, on exponential, that means it gives you more accurate signals. Okay, and on smoothed, which means it gives you a more broader signal. All right, it gives you a more broader signal. And on linear weight, which means you want it to be either attached to some kind of the candle, very close to the candle. Okay, so but I love using exponential because most traders love exponential. So here we can see apply to, and here we can see apply, close, open, high, low, medium price, typical price, and weighted close price. So I will explain what this does. So here you can see the name apply to. So what are we applying it to? Of course we are actually applying it to what? The candles, because what makes forex is all about the candles. The chart is not empty, it's the chart, I mean it's the candle that makes up the chart. So you are only applying it to what? To the candle close, or you want to apply to the candle open. So you want this moving average to take its measurement and calculation from every opening of each candle, or this, like this period is 200 now, so you want it to use the arithmetic measure of 200 days, opening of 200 days. So each 200 days candle, it will only take the opening of those candles. All right, so that's where you're applying this moving average to. So that's what it will use for its calculation. So just the same thing goes to the high, the high of the candles, and the low of the candles. Okay, so depend on what strategy you have and how you want to apply this. I believe most of you guys, or most of us, doesn't know what this actually was. So, you just be like, whenever a friend sends you this kind of tool and settings, you just follow it blindly, even though if it corresponds with your trading style or it doesn't correspond, because he does what he's here, you just use it like that. So here in this video I will open your eyes so that you can understand and you can reset, or adjust, improvise, or do anyhow, or play with this particular tool, because after this video I believe and I know that you will have the full knowledge of what this moving average is all about and how to set it to your own test and trading style. So here we have explained the apply to. So the next one is the stars, and this star is the thickness of the moving average itself, the lines it draws on the chart. Okay, the thickness of those lines. So 1 pixel, little, okay, greater, greater, and here is the greatest. So this line is more thicker than them all right. And of course, I believe that so many of you know that moving average have level. Yeah, just like RSI it has level. Yeah. So here you can put your levels, but I don't like putting levels here. Okay, I can add level, can add whatever level I want, level 80, level 90, but I actually don't like using this particular place. Okay, but of course you can still add it if your strategy demands for that. Okay, if your strategy demands for that. So now let me add a moving average and I will show you guys how this moving average works. Okay, I will show you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and click the notification button for me, guys. It really means a lot to me. Okay, so here I will be using this particular moving average. So let's just apply 50, which is our slow moving average. So I will change the color. Okay, down. So this is moving average number one, and I'm going to add another moving average, or if I wish to. Okay, and don't forget, on the star you can still change the color right here. Sorry, my phone is on a dark mode, so that's why we couldn't see that color there. So just on the right corner of it, you can add any color of your choice just to differentiate if you are going to have different or multiple moving averages on your chart. So you can use this line, these colors to differentiate them so that you understand what and each moving average what it's doing when it's doing it. All right, so I will add gold. I love gold. So on this one I will use a lower moving average. Okay, so I will use a lower moving average. All right, or let me just keep that for now. Maybe that will be in my next video. Okay, so let's just go straight to the moving average that I just did. Okay, I believe I added a moving average, right? So how do we use moving average now? All right, so remember this indicator is on a trend indicator, and don't forget guys, indicator, that's why it's in an indicator, because it follows the trend. It follows the trend wherever it goes. Okay, it follows the market. So it's not static. Okay, it's dynamic, which means it follows the chart. All right, wherever the chart stops is where it stops. So if I open this chart tomorrow, and wherever this chart is in the future, it will still follow it all along. All right, so the whole motive here now is that this particular indicator is on a trend what column, which means it tells us the trend of the market. Remember, it tells us the trend. The usage of moving average is what? Trend. Okay, now it still has multiple functions which I will discuss in my later video. But how do we use this moving average as a trend to begin with? So right here you can see I'm using 50, and on 1 hour is kind of working pretty well because this is 50 days past calculation, and that is being used to determine what the market is doing, if the market is actually up or if it's going down. All right, depends on the apply settings we use, if it's on a close, open, or linear weight or whatever. Okay, so now we trade the moving average using these two concepts. All right, it's not the only concept in the market, okay, but mostly this is the basic concept of using a moving average. All right, so whenever the moving average is below the close of a market, we can anticipate what? A bias. And whenever it is above the market, which is the chart, you can see that the market or is what? Trending. Just like for example, from here all the way down, you can see that the moving average crossed over it. Okay, and you see that the market started what? Dropping down, showing us that what? The trend is what? Going down. And let's take another look where the market crossed. All right, for example, the market crossed around here, closed above it with a good quality candle. And what happened? The market trended upward for a while, all right, before coming back. So you can easily use moving average as your trend analyzer, using it to understand the direction of the market. And also remember, you can still back this up with multiple strategies, okay, or analysis. You can actually, if you're a trend line trader or support and resistance or price action, you can easily use this in combination to trade moving average, and that will be what? A very more robust result it will yield to you. So this particular tool right here is solemnly and mostly used for what? Trend. Okay, don't forget, this is not what this is not the only thing we use moving average for. So stick by and also watch out for my next videos, as I will show you more secrets of how you can use moving average as a beginner in the market and make money trading with what? Moving average. So till then, see you guys later. Bye bye.